Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, The Stock Analyst. This video is regarding Bngo, which is for Bionano Genomics, and last Friday, which was yesterday, it has a good run up, which was up by 10%, and you can see here, even the aftermarket, it was up by 3.9, close to 4%, so it was up and moving sideways. So things are looking really good, and I'm also looking towards Monday because I think it will also have a run up. If you look at a 5-day chart, you see from the low from here, from the high, it was almost 21% up. And if you consider the aftermarket thing, I think this is the same, right? So 21% up in last 5 days, very exciting. So in this particular video, I'll talk about the Bngo price action, support, resistance, where it can go or at what price point it can bounce off again. At the same time, if we want to make some quick swing trade, what should be your strategy? At the same time, whatever the call option. I will also talk about some recent article, especially on the WallStreetBets. Are they pumping this particular stock? At the same time, I will cover some articles that talks about Bngo. So a jam-packed video, and stay tuned till the very end. And if you find this video useful, please do not forget to hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. So first of all, Bngo, we have been covering this stock for so long, and you can see we had a run up to $15, came down, and the green line here was $5 area. It has multiple support here. It was previously support, it bounced off here, again it bounced off here, and after that it is going up and up. And yesterday we hit the resistance around 7.25 because we were going up and up. We hit the resistance, and there is a small it's a 4-hour chart, so end of the day, the later half of the day, it came down a little bit, but again there is not a big deal considering everything else came down end of Friday. So normally it happens before the weekend, people love to take off their money, so it comes down. Anyway, I will come back to the chart. I will talk about the support, resistance, and everything, but before that I want to show you something. So in this chart I'm showing you a 30-minute interval chart, and the purple line here is the 50 period moving average, and you can see that as long the line is going up, the price is also going up, or the vice versa, right? So each time it comes here, it bounces off. So you can see 1 point here, again it came here, again bounced from here, again it came and touched and bounced off. So as long this trend is continuing, what I want to say, it might come down again, it might hit the line again, but if it bounces from this particular line, then the overall trend, which is going higher, it will be maintained. But at the time, if we break through this 50-day moving average, this thing will come down. But for now, it is looking good. It might come down and hit here again, but don't worry, as long we are making higher lows, it makes sense. We are going higher and we are going in the right direction, right? You can see that at the point when the price comes below the 50 period moving average, you can see the price starts coming down, and at the time when it goes up, it means the uptrend. So this is a very nice indicator, the 30-minute interval, and when you use 50 period moving average, so you can see how the trend is moving. Anyway, let's look at some articles. So investor place article on June 4th, which was yesterday Friday, that Bngo stock, WallStreetBets is betting big on a short squeeze for Bionano. And we know how WallStreetBets, they can impact the share price, and if there is any short squeeze happen, how they can impact, right? So this is good to see here. I'm not going to read the entire report, but just to let you know that it came yesterday, and when more reports come, more news come, people pay additional attention and they like to get into that particular stock when the share price is lower. So you will see more and more volume will come. If I want to show you the volume, look at the volume yesterday. The average volume is 23 million, but yesterday the volume was 29.9, so almost 30 million volume. So more volume came, even the aftermarket was good, so we will see, but these kind of news are always helpful. I was also looking at the Reddit Bngo page, so they talk about it. So Bngo to be added to the Russell 3000 index, which is good. High SI short interest, fundamentally undervalued, and an interesting healthcare revolution. Another post here, someone also posted that they are betting big on a short squeeze on Bionano, and so on, right? So anyway, and if I look at the short interest data from Fintel, currently it is 15%, reported on 4th of June, which was yesterday Friday. That is another one from Investor Place. It also came on June 3rd, on Thursday. So Bionano stock. So they reported very strong first quarter result and showed that its Sapphire DNA analysis tool is progressing on multiple fronts. I remain extremely bullish on Bngo stock. So in the Q1 earning, they soared 179% year over year to 3.2 million. So their revenue grew 1.79% year over year. Their gross margin also increased to roughly 33% from 25% during the same period. So that's a good thing, right? Also, they expect to expand the user base of its Sapphire analysis machine by 50% this year to 150. Also, they noted that they had sold record number of flow cells and analyzed a record number of service samples. So all are good news, right? The number of flow cells sold by Bionano jumped 275% year over year and rose 5% versus the previous quarter, reaching 2600. So all good news. The last earning was really good, right? So another article I'm not going to cover, but again it talks about it. June 4th, which was yesterday, 3 top Robinhood stock Wall Street thinks will soar 25%. You see Apple, Amazon, and number 3 is Bionano Genomics, and it says you might be at least a little surprised, right? So you see how it is pumping, right? And definitely there is a reason if there is a pump, because the earning was good. So why you will just put it down? I will go back to the price section. Twitter, Bionano, again you can see they talk about so many things, but the one I found that on June 3rd it talks about in the breast cancer cell line a consensus map allowed OGM to identify. So this is something. And also that is one thing I want to talk, that they presented an update on published work evaluated OGM for the analysis of 52 patient sample. Bionano Sapphire showed 100% concordance with previous finding from 3 standard method combined, right? So these are the good study findings, right? So their system, the Sapphire system, is doing good and it is getting more and more demand, and definitely we will see more and more supply. So definitely this thing will go higher and higher. Anyway, let's go back to the price section. We talked a lot about other stuff. So overall, if I look at the daily RSI, let's look at a daily RSI, how we are doing. So the RSI is pointing up. Currently we are at 60. Anything over 70 is overbought, so still there is some room to go. At the same time, look at the MACD, it is pointing upward, and you see when the share price goes high, how can the MACD on the blue line can move them together, right? So not looking bad. There might be some kind of resistance, and that is why I want to talk here. That let's look at a 15-minute chart. I want to show you the support and resistance. So basically we had the downtrend here, that the blue line, and once the downtrend was broken, I think I made a video telling you that okay, we have broke the downtrend and it is time to go up, and exactly the same thing is happening. Now what's happening, you see the 7.21, this is the resistance. We hit the resistance Friday, we came down, and why it is important, you see it was also rejecting the price before, because it was a support previously. So it was a support, and once the support was broken, it became a resistance. So we tried on 27th of April, couldn't, came down again. Now we are trying, pushing hard, right? Now the aftermarket price is, I think, right at the resistance. So it is very important to see the pre-market on Monday. Can we go even higher than this line? Then definitely yes, we might start the day above that line. We might come down, but if we can bounce off that 7.25 area and go higher, it will confirm that 7.25 is no longer a resistance, rather it has become a support. So that is important. Look at pre-market, what happens. Also after 7.25, what other lines you can see from here. I just want to draw some lines here so you get a better sense. So look at this area around 8.5. So close to 8.5, you see some kind of rejection because it was a support. It was a support for so long, right? So 8.5 will definitely be a resistance. And what else? If we go a little bit up, 9.75 area, again some kind of resistance here, and it was a support here and here. So whatever was support before, then it becomes a resistance. And I will just make one more resistance, maybe around this area, 11.5. It was a resistance at that point. Before that it was support. So you see each time the support is broken, it becomes a resistance. So that is why we came down, but now maybe you will see a U-shaped recovery and we will go higher. So it came all the way to $4. So if you bought around $4 or $5 range, if you go to $10, around 9.75. It is almost doubling your money. And I was making video on Bngo time to time, just telling you that buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, because this thing will go higher. So anyway, this is the plan. It might come down. Yes, why not? It might come down. If it comes down, maybe I will just draw another line, because I don't think it will come back to $5. Maybe it will come back. Let's find something. Yeah, maybe around this area, I would say. Yeah, around 5.91. And why I'm talking, you see, it was a support here, it was a support here, support here, then it became a resistance, it becomes a resistance, then it became a new support here. So in case it comes down to 5.906 area, grab more share. Otherwise, I think it will just go up. And once we go up, we will hit 7.25, 8.5, 9.75 and 11.5. So if you are thinking about some kind of day trading or swing trading, definitely these lines will help you to make your trading. If you are a long-term investor, do not worry, this thing will go higher. It went to $15, and why not, it will go to $15 again. Just hold it strong, and I'm holding my shares. At the same time, I'm selling some covered call, because I don't think Bngo will go to $10 in 2 weeks. So I'm just selling my covered call. So again, when you sell a covered call, you need to select the expiry date and the strike price very carefully. So you're holding your share, at the same time selling some covered call is some added money to your pocket. Anyway, if you are really long term, what you can do, just buy a call option, a leap call option 2023 January 20th, which will give you 595 days to expire. And the good thing is the premiums are not that expensive. Look at the 10 strike price or even 8 strike price. Your premium is $340, right? So your break even is 11.4. Don't you think it will go to 11.4 in next 2 years? If you think yes, just buy it and forget. So with one call option, you will be controlling almost 100 share. Why I'm saying almost, because when you look at the delta, I think then you will get the sense how things will see. But again, the delta changes time to time. So for this one, the delta is 74. So at this point, so one call option will control 75 shares. So if there is $1 strike in share price, your premium will go by $74. But with time, as long your call option goes in the money, you see your delta will be higher and higher. So that can be one thing. You just buy and forget about this. Just buy a long call option and then you forget, and next 2 years let it grow. If you are a long-term holder, long-term investor, you do not want to check the share market every day, that can be one strategy. Just buy and forget. Other than that, looking at July or August, I would do some trading, maybe the August expiry date, which will give you 77 days to expire. Look at these ones, not very expensive. So 6 plus 1.9 is $8. Look at the chart. Do you think it will go to $8? I think yes. If we break 7.25, I think 8.5 would be our next resistance. In that case, if you choose $6 or $7 strike, I think you're safe. As long as the share price will go higher, your premium will go higher. So once you make your profit, just sell and lock your profit. Again, we are sitting at a very important stage, because we need to break through 7.25. So Monday pre-market, or you can just wait for Monday first half an hour during the when the market opens. So you will see how things are going. Maybe you will see it goes up, it comes down, but if you see it bounced off that 7.25, this line, then it's the confirmation that we have found our new support, and then I think it will go to 8.5. Anyway, my friend, just wanted to give you an idea how things are moving, what are our technical analysis, what are the news, and is there any kind of pump coming next week. If you find this video useful, please do not forget to hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you again for watching this video. Take care and peace.